towels from the toilet. Oh. Just before we came on, I was creating something because we've done some wrapping today, and I discovered that we're running out of
Not wrapping like M&M wrapping, like
But
wrapping presents.
That's non-essential, so I was being creative, and he's got half his leg amputated. But other than that, he's a little gingerbread man, and you write your greeting on the back. Of course, I will probably make bigger ones, but I was just sort of like doing that to see how it came out on orange card. And
He looks like a gingerbread man.
Kaylee said it works on orange card, so let me know what you think. Give me your comments.
I like him.
It.
I'm going to keep him. He's going to live in my bedroom. I like him, I do.
So let me know in the comments what you think of the little gingerbread man.
And as for you, Michelle, I only eat bratwurst. And okay, all right, there is a few sausages that I will eat.
Yeah.
Bratwurst.
Yeah.
Cumberland.
Yeah.
And Lancashire.
Chorizo.
Oh, and chorizo. Mm. And they're the only ones that I'll eat. Any other sausage and I'll throw it away.
I don't know, she might like salami as well.
I do like pepperoni. You'd have been disgusting, I know. Frankfurters are nice as well. Yes, and obviously hot dogs.
So, we will find out.
But they're the only sausages that I'll eat. I don't eat normal pork sausages.
So, I mean, if you like little gingy,
yeah. Put him down. He's 9.
If you like little gingy, let me know because I'm not sure whether the orange card works.
Because I ain't gonna keep him. I'm gonna put him in my bedroom.
He's gonna live in your room, is he?
He is.
Oh, he is.
Yes. Also, yes, Leanne. We know she loves Christmas. She does.
Because she's stupid. But
yes.
Today we're wrapping presents, which is a job I absolutely love.
She never used to. She used to like doing it when she was younger, because she's got older now. Older.
No, it's because I have so many blooming presents I have to wrap. Because most people, when they have a Santa sack, yes, she has a Santa sack, the presents in the Santa sack are not generally wrapped. But oh no, because this is Kaylee, I have to wrap.
I never said you had to wrap
the Santa sack, and I have to do it for Mark also.
I never said she had. Jeez, I never said she had to wrap them.
She said she likes them wrapped.
I said I like them wrapped. I didn't say you have to wrap them. By the way, the cat's presents came today, and they didn't disappoint, did they?
No, other than the fact that they're in the tin.
They're so cute, though.
I have got so many tins.
There's a little entertainer on him, on the tins, and then the other one is just a yellow box with the word written on it.
So.
Unfortunately, though, when I was wrapping it up, somebody was sneaking. And look, ski, so he knows what he's got now.
Yes, but also when she was wrapping the other thing.
Oh, Jesus, Brendan.
We were wrapping some...
It was Andy's one.
Play sticks. These is what I can describe them. And the actual dangly bit was hanging off the table when she was wrapping it, and Gremlin decided that it'd be good to play with it there and then. So I had to wrestle her off of it and continue wrapping it.
No, I had to wrestle her. She was sitting and laughing.
She made me wrap some.
Well, of course I did. There was bloody 11 sticks. I'm not wrapping all them by myself. And then I calculated wrong. I said they've got 3 each. No, they haven't. They've got 2 each. Apart from Andy, who's got 1 because he's got something else.
But as Leanne probably remembers, when I wrap a present, it has lots and lots of curly ribbon on it.
Only mains.
Only mains. And we were doing the curly ribbon.
Yes. You are the one who chooses to do the curly ribbon.
It looks good.
It does look good.
It doesn't look like
I actually did.
Without it.
Andy Boy has got this B-L-A... I'll just spell it.
What? B-L-A-N-K-E-T.
I'm watching going around down the right route. He's got one of them, and I've put ribbon around it so it looks a bit like a candy cane.
But one year I got Rose a bottle of
Lambrini.
Lambrini. Lambrini, make it look interesting. So I got lots and lots of different colour ribbon and curled it so as it looked as though you had a cascade of coloured ribbons coming out the bottle.
She didn't. She said if she shakes it and opens it, that's what it's going to look like.
It was my idea of making it look like champagne squirting out of a bottle.
You didn't know because you had red ribbon in there, you had purple ribbon in
Yeah,
there.
and what did Rose turn around and say? Ellie, I'm not going to open that. And she kept the ribbon.
But then again, Perry's mum kept the ribbon as well. It's the ribbon.
We put
thing.
a lot of ribbon on presents. We always do. We always go overboard with ribbon.
It's the thing.
And one year, we bought the thing, a beanbag, which came in a huge box. So, my intelligence, you know, I'm so brainy. We put all the wrapping paper in the box with the ribbons and just get rid of it. I couldn't put it in the bin, so I took a walk to the end of the road where they got a communal bin. So it would be picked up with the rubbish the next day. And when I went down there, some kids had got the ribbons out. And the ribbons were all strewn down the road. There was this curling ribbon everywhere. And I was like, none doing me. I went down there with a thing the following day to get some tobacco or something. And there were all these curling ribbons tied round trees. Like,
What did he say?
He went, I've done enough about it. Don't say anything. He went, but you, I went, no, I didn't. No.
But we, Andy boys, because I've tagged it, his present, but I've had to, he's got a special wrapping paper on his because he's got Mickey Mouse. Mind you, I think Smudges as well.
But we have a tree outside my house.
We don't decorate it, that'd be weird.
Every year, New Year, I pop a party popper and the streamers get stuck in the tree. And I was looking at the picture of this last year's streamers.
On the tree? Still? But they get wet and I thought they would have, like, disappeared.
No, they were those, the shiny ones.
Oh. The non-biodegradable ones.
Yeah, the ones that don't like out, pussycat.
Oh, geez, don't do that.
Oh, it's out there. It's not going to come in and get you, is it?
Right.
It's a pussycat for crying out loud.
I don't like, I'm scared of cats.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I've got 6 of them, isn't it? And one of them's behind me, like, look, what is she? Like Freddy Krueger or something?
She's got claws. They scare me. I don't like cats.
No.
I like
That's why you're always
bats.
cuddling that one.
Bats. I like bats. Bats are my thing.
You like
Bats.
these things as well.
I don't like bats. I don't like cats. I like bats.
So, what do you
Don't
think?
know who he is.
What do you think on homemade gift tags? Yay or nay?
I think yay.
Because
But
I've also
they-
knitted them as well.
Oh,
before.
they do take too long. So, like, we might buy some because it's effort.
Yeah, but if it's for someone that's not in the household.
I can't be bothered with the effort. Mind you, I did actually make Blood and Tears a load of them, so I can't be bothered with the effort.
They don't take long. I mean, that took about 3 minutes, that one there. And, I mean, I know he's not fantastic and half of his leg got amputated, but,
Yeah, there's his amputated leg. Oh.
I mean, you could take a bit longer with it and not amputate his leg.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to do it quickly to see how it looked. And
I got my eyelashes on tonight.
yes, Kaylee, everyone can see that.
So you're not going to take off. Might be able to go to Germany.
Oh. Yeah, and you'll fly to Germany on your eyes, and then when you get there, you won't be able to keep them open because they've done so much fluttering. You'll be like, you'd be like me. And it's me.
Who am I going to be talking to?
Anyone. Airport officials.
Oh, we're going through the airport.
flew.
Yeah, I flew. How? My eyes.
eyes. Is that where you've got like all ice and like frostbite on your nose?
It wouldn't actually happen because I don't think the weight of my eyes can take the weight of
You
myself.
might get sucked in by an aeroplane.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have my luck.
Or you might smash into Fabio's face.
This is my luck we're talking about, yeah. So it's not advisable, is it? I'll go on a plane. I think that's the safest option. So when the planes finally start doing stuff again.
Yeah, so what do you think of the coronavirus? Are you actually afraid of contracting it? Or have you got past the stage where you're worried about it? And
We
it's
was
fine?
watching a thing, and Sweden, they didn't do anything. They
No, they
literally
didn't
didn't
have any
do nothing.
lockdown at all.
And it's because I think, right, and this is actually what they said as well. In Sweden, they're Vikings, so they're not really afraid of anything. So obviously they hear of a pandemic and they're like, oh, all right, fine. They don't do anything about it. No.
Sweden, Norway, and Finland have got the lowest incidence of coronavirus worldwide.
Yeah.
And to be honest, Finland had a little bit of a lockdown. They didn't have much, but it was just to keep people away from the docks. I
It
think.
wasn't mandatory to wear a mask. You could if you wanted to.
And
optional.
also, unless you worked there, they didn't like you going around by the docks, which is understandable.
But you could still get the shops were all open, the restaurants were still all open.
And in Norway, it was much the same. I mean, they did close down a few of the fast food joints, but then it was really going to miss that. And those were only weirdly now if you want fast food, you have to get a takeaway. Strangely, it was only the takeaway ones that they closed in Norway,
Yeah, so you could still eat
so
in.
you could still eat in. But I just find that a bit odd. And Finland was much the same, and Sweden didn't close anything.
No.
Sweden kept everything going, and Sweden had a very low incidence of it as well. But then again, those three countries have Nordic winters. They have terrible winters. They're as tough as old boots. They really are.
They are.
And maybe that they developed some kind of herd immunity to it because they didn't do anything about it. But the reason why Sweden didn't close anything is because we have a lockdown. After the lockdown, people go mental. And it's like, yeah, okay, the lockdown's finished. Let's all have a party. There'll be 500 of us crammed into a house. And that is the easiest way for infection to start. However, because Sweden didn't have a lockdown, they didn't have that. Let's have a party, lockdown's over, because they didn't have
I
one.
was talking to Michelle, and in Liverpool, they're doing free testing.
Yeah, why don't they make that nationwide? I mean, we need
And you can get the
it.
results within an hour.
That's the same as the one they've got in Hornsey.
Mm.
It seems like they're doing it up north. Well, I know that they said that up north was the first one to go tier 3, and the cases up there were unbelievable. But come on, we need it down here in East London. You know, we sort of the forgotten corner anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, they're doing that in Liverpool.
At one point, Newham
And
had the highest cases of coronavirus.
they said they found a vaccine.
Yeah, they found a vaccine, but it can only dampen down the symptoms of COVID-19. No, I'm sorry, that's not that's not an immunisation. That's not a vaccine. That's a treatment.
And
I
they
do
said
know the difference.
they said that it's only people who are vulnerable, not people that live with vulnerable people like me. Vulnerable people, people over a certain age, and things like that can have it. So if you live with a vulnerable person, you're pretty much screwed, like me.
You've got immunisation and vaccination, which stop the infection. We all know this. We're not stupid people.
Well,
Immunisation and vaccination stop the actual infection. But if it can only can dampen down the symptoms of the coronavirus if you've already got it, then that is a treatment. That is not a prevention. So, can somebody tell me what's going on there? Because that sounds alien to me.
everything sounds alien to me. The whole coronavirus thing sounds alien to me.
Yeah, I think that there has been a lot of scare and general panic about something that, yeah, it's bad because it kills people, so it is bad. But it's not, the deaths are not as widespread as I first
Yes, but
thought.
I'm not being horrible, but people die every day.
I know people die every day, and, you know, they're saying that the coronavirus can kill you. Well, most probably can because it is a respiratory virus. But
Yes, I know, I've had it.
but by the same token, it is not as scary as they are actually saying, because not everybody gets the really
Okay.
heavy symptoms.
Right, we had coronavirus. Coronavirus wasn't a thing. Nobody really knew about it when we had it. Okay, we was one of the first ones to get it in October last year. So we just thought it was. We didn't know what was wrong with us. We just thought it was a really, really, really bad bout of flu, but like a really, really, really bad bout of the flu. And when we got home, because like we were suffering from it when we was in Lanzarote, but when we got home, it got worse. And I was actually in my bedroom crying because I couldn't breathe, and we had the sore throat, we was coughing, we was sneezing. It was flu-like symptoms. We was getting headaches, but it didn't go any further than
I
that
rang the
because
doctor and I said, we feel lousy and we're having problem breathing. And he said that, do I have any existing pulmonary diseases? And I went,
oh yeah, because we had the oxygen.
I went, you've got my medical notes in front of you. You can clearly see that I've suffered from pleurisy in the croup and I've got scarring on my lungs. And he went, oh yes, Mrs. Saunders. I went, yeah, that's me. And he said, okay, and you say your daughter's got the symptoms as well. I said, she can't breathe. And he said, oh, it's okay. I'll send round some equipment for you. And I'm like, equipment? What the blue blazes is this? Didn't really say any more. He didn't really tell me much from there. And I thought, oh, maybe he's going to send me some like antibiotics or something. Next thing I know, there's a guy with a van. He knocks on the door. He's standing at the gate. He's put these big boxes on the doorstep. And he went, yeah, we've got your oxygen machines. I went, and oxygen machines, there's instructions on them how to use them. And when your symptoms stop, ring the doctor and we'll come and get them.
But literally, right, we done the oxygen for it was about it was about a week, if that. We did the oxygen for about a week.
And we only used it when we really needed it.
Then we were fine.
Because the thing was, we didn't know how to get repeat prescriptions for the tanks. We didn't know how to maintain the machine. So I said, I said to Katie, I said, are you breathing easier? She said, yeah. I said, well, so am I. So I rang the doctor and I went, look, we're breathing easy now. And okay, that same day, a guy came, took the bit of paperwork that come with the tanks, and he goes, yeah, we'll take these off for disinfection so as they can go on to the next patient.
Because I was pregnant at the time as well.
Yeah.
So
the medical care was amazing.
Yeah. It was great. The midwife did not like the fact that we had oxygen tanks. She didn't like the fact that I had coronavirus. She didn't like the fact of anything. So I was just like, okay.
I said, it's not a home birth, so how is this actually going to impact?
And she's like, well, I can't get round to see what I need to see. And I was like, well, I'm here. See me? She was a bit of a... Yeah, one to deal with, though. She wasn't very nice. So.
And she only ever came here twice.
And she moaned about the cats. She complained about that. She went, you're going to bring a new baby into the house with cats. I was like, loads of people have done it. What's the big issue?
And she said, what if the baby's got breathing difficulty? I said, well, we'll keep the cats away from the baby then. Oh, yeah, but there's fur in the air. Oh, yeah, there is going to be fur in the air wherever you go. So
she just complained about everything. She wasn't very nice. She was a bit of a madam, she was. But, things happened and it doesn't matter anyway. So Jinx.
Have you ever dealt with an aggressive midwife? Because I loved her.
But the thing is, we just thought, obviously, the breathing apparatus was a bit of a scare, but we just thought it was, really bad flu. So we were just dealing with it like it was, like you would with the flu. Apart from
We'd never even heard of the coronavirus. At this
well,
point.
no, because it was in October. Apart from the fact that we had to have oxygen because of our breathing, and we just thought, it's just the flu. It's just really, really bad
we got back
flu.
on the 24th of October, and I remember having oxygen here for that Halloween.
Yeah.
So we must have got it. Literally, I must have rung the doctor on about the 27th, 28th, and we had the oxygen machines were delivered with no instruction, just a manual, and that was it. And luckily, I know how to connect an oxygen mask to an oxygen tank, and that's basically all it was. It was a regulation monitor with the oxygen tank sitting in it, and a mask attached, and that was it.
Yeah.
And
but we used it about. I mean, we didn't use it that often. We had it for about a week. We didn't use it that often.
well, the thing was, I didn't know how to get a repeat prescription for the tanks, and they didn't give us any instruction on that at all. It was just right, plonk. There you go. Get on with it. And I was like,
but we didn't use it that much. We only used it when we really needed it, and luckily we were actually okay. And like I said, we just thought it was the flu. So if coronavirus is that bad, then why the hell didn't it kill us? She has got half of her heart doesn't work. Her antibodies are attacking her anyway. Surely if someone's going to die from it, it'd be her.
I'm still knocking on. I'm not pushing up daisies.
So... And then saying, these teenage girl died of it and there was nothing wrong with her. There must have been.
And then I said, because Kay went, oxygen tank's really small. And I went, yeah, this is a portable one. I said, these are the ones that people have on trolleys. I said, these are the little ones. And I would have thought that we would have had the big ones because, if the coronavirus is that dangerous, I would have assumed that we would have had the big tank.
Yeah, we didn't.
But we didn't. Mind you, if we had the big tank, I never would have got it in the hallway,
Always like that. It's
always like that. And those oxygen tanks are pretty heavy. They're like a person. So.
But, I put myself. Yeah, we're still fine. We're fine now. I mean, after we got over it, okay, yeah. I had a cold, so I've got a lingering cough, which is probably not the best thing to have when everyone's like, it's coronavirus. But
I don't know, I caused a stampede. I went in the Cadbury shop the other day and I coughed.
I do when I'm out in public try not to cough, although, it's a bit of an issue because I've got a cold.
And sometimes I wear a mask. But I refuse point blank to wear a mask full time. Because of the mere fact you are breathing in your own carbon monoxide. So
you're poisoning yourself.
You're only getting about 30% of the oxygen you actually need.
And you're poisoning yourself.
And it actually attacks, the moisture in the mask attacks your skin and you end up with breakouts all around here.
Now, I don't want that. I mean, I've never had really bad, I've never had acne or anything like that. But I'm not going to risk that. It takes me a lot of money to take care of my skin. So I'm not going to be putting a mask on and risking the fact that my skin could be in danger because...
And let's face it, I'm an old ugly old bag. And the thing is, I don't really want to end up with spots as well.
I've
got a coulter as it is. I don't need anything else.
Don't I?
Yeah.
With makeup and product, beauty products, I get a scrub, I buy cleanser. I do take care of my skin. That is one thing that I am very, very, very... It's like a ritual to me. It's one thing that I will do constantly is look after my skin. And I'm not going to wear a mask where I'm putting my own skin in danger of breaking out and I might not be able to get rid of the scars or whatever it leaves. So I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. No way.
I mean, if I have to wear a mask, I will. If I go into the pharmacy where they won't let you in if you haven't a mask on, I'll wear it there. But then I have to take it off because the woman can't hear me with the mask on. So
it's stupid.
Yeah, that's really great.
But that, and the visors, them visors, they do nothing. They're like that.
They work for an autopsy.
They're not giving people autopsies. Okay, so they're like that and that. Okay, so they go around to here, don't they? Right, so you're not protected here.
But then again, if it's droplet, they're not exactly going to come up to you and get their head under your visor and cough on you there, are they?
No, but you know what I mean? Stupid.
It's droplet contamination that's the actual thing. But this is not about coronavirus, because coronavirus, I'm getting sick and tired of the word corona. I'm wondering if in the post-lockdown baby boom, are they going to name their babies Corona?
You know some idiot will.
Some idiot is bound to.
Right,
Oh, sorry, mate.
That chewing gum tastes weird.
Probably because it's been in there for about 2
It
years.
hasn't been in there for 2 years.
You don't eat.
It goes out of date next year. No, not next year. Year after next.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with it.
22nd. 22nd? 22. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about Corona, because Corona just depresses everyone.
No, he's talking about how weird my chewing gum tastes. Funky tasting. I don't know what's wrong with it. With these juicy fruit chewing gum, it tastes like butter. I don't know.
Tasted many butts then.
You know what I mean? Tastes funky. And that's another thing, see? We can still taste.
Yeah, coronavirus you can't taste.
That's how I know that
But then
this tastes
again,
funky.
we had a terrible cold. And your taste goes when you got cold anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what do you want, you little Laura?
Well, dig it.
So, yeah, have you been wrapping presents? I know some of you have got your decorations up already, which is weird to me.
What have you got people for Christmas? I'm
No,
nosy.
don't tell us what you got them.
Yes,
You
tell
can tell
us.
us in the comments if you wish, but please
Tell
don't tell us
us.
on here, because that way, that is the easiest way for anyone to find out. It's just like, she told the toilet bowl or what she told it. So if you want to tell us, you can
Tell
tell us in the
us.
comment and tell us. Don't actually.
And then I can tell you what I've got. I already know
You know some.
most of my stuff.
Only because I had to order it online and needed you to.
That was the eyes. Yeah, but why didn't you get Mark to do it with you?
Because it's stupid.
Mm,
Last time I asked him to order me something, he ordered the thing that was underneath
it's
it.
because he wouldn't go on Killstar.
I know he wouldn't go on Killstar.
It was he'd be like, you're spending your money. Yes. I mean, we've over this like lockdown, the second lockdown, which didn't start longer, we've ordered 3 things. Well, we've made 3 orders off of Killstar between us. And then I've got to order something else when I get paid.
No.
So. Yeah, it is.
2 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
And I'm putting about 3 separate orders. Because I couldn't get it up to the amount it's supposed to be.
Yes, you did. That's how it all got shipped together. I know what I'm doing. She don't know what she's doing. Right, she's ordered 2. She's got 2 deliveries. Well, one of them's coming. It's not here yet. She's got 2 deliveries. I've had 1, but I've got to order something else when I get paid. There's a belt I want. It's pentagrams. Gorgeous.
But I was too mean to pay shipping.
It's 50 quid. If you, I mean, you spend 50 quid, you don't have to pay shipping. I mean, the shipping's 50 quid.
I paid over 50 quid.
I think the shipping's about £4. But if you're gonna spend an amount of money on Killstar, you might as well get the shipping for free anyway. Because
That's socialist.
it's Killstar.
Candy looks at the clothes. I don't look at the
I
clothes.
look at the everything.
I look at the housewares section.
I look at purses. I look at bags. I look at everything. Oh,
That's
speaking
why.
of purses, they've got a really nice purse on eBay for 20 quid and it's a Ouija board.
That's why I have got a rug. And I've got a curtain for a rug because I go through the houseware. I've
Okay.
also got a really nice teapot, but I can't.
The curtain was in the sow. The boots were in the sow.
The rug?
Was not in the sow, but that's for the living room. My present was in the sow.
So, the other thing I got you hanging,
It
so,
cost the same price as these ones that I bought myself.
so that's you, innit?
Yeah.
It's not how much you pay, it's the thought that goes into it, and you want them boots for young.
I did want them boots for young, so that's why I'm letting you get away with it. But she did say she was going to get me something else as well, so that I don't know about. because at the moment I pretty much know everything.
No, you don't.
Pretty much
No,
do.
you don't.
Pretty much.
No, you don't.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much do know. Because I ordered most of it. And she's like she's on eBay, she's like going through my wish list. But there's one thing that you didn't get me that's not wish list that I really want. So she doesn't care. But you've not finished filling my advent calendar yet.
That's in hand.
Yeah, well, there's a necklace on eBay for $4.99 that's got the upside down moon.
Is there?
Yes.
That's nice.
She doesn't care. She asks me what I want. I tell her, and she's like, no.
She asked me what I want, and I tell her, and she says no. But I went through the wish list. Does that tell you something?
Well, yeah, but you didn't. I know you didn't order that one because I had to check the order, and then I had to check the order of the invoices when they came, and I'm gonna have to do that again when we get the Killstar one.
Because I can't see.
This is why I know pretty much what I've got. Apart from the stuff that doesn't come with an invoice, and the stuff that she doesn't order online. Crazy. It's bananas.
Yeah, but some of that stuff that is actually in the advent calendar, you don't know what it is because I
Well, no,
didn't get it off of eBay or Killstar or anything else.
Granted, that some of the stuff that's in the advent calendar I don't know about, but I'm just saying, most of it I do. So, I mean, she's gonna get me another main present because I know what my main is.
You probably know what the other main is as well.
I don't know because it's not here yet. Well, I don't know if you've even ordered it yet.
I'm not telling you.
I know I've got a vase coming, but that's not a present.
Well, it is. I want my vase back.
I got her vase because I've got a lot of... This is going to sound really weird and freaky. I have dead roses in my bedroom.
Yeah, that dead rose I'm going to have to throw away though because those going to be gross.
I want to check them first. I might be able to just have them in my bedroom without the cellophane on them. So, I have a collection of dead roses in my bedroom. And there's some fake ones in there as well. And I've got my mum's vase in my bedroom, but she wants to put baubles in it this year.
I did
Christmas.
it before Leanne knows what it looks
Yeah.
like.
So it looks nice. She's got a big bow on it and everything. It looks really nice. So I'm going to have to... She's got me a vase, so I can put my dead roses in this vase, which is done like a coffin with an upside down cross on it. It's really cool. And that is going to be in my room.
So as I can have my vase back.
So I can give her hers back. So I know I've got that. And that wasn't in the sale either. But I have seen something on... Well, Killstar I've got them, and they've got them on eBay, so I'm going to get them from eBay. They've got these really, really nice shelves, because I need shelves in my bedroom. I need something, because I've got no floor space and lots of wall space.
Who gets the enviable task of putting them on?
You do. And there's this really beautiful shelf, if my mum likes it, which is saying something, because she doesn't like anything that I like. And it's the 2 crescent moons and the full moon in the middle, and it's a shelf. And you can close the 2 crescent moons, and it makes it a round shelf with like a pattern in it. That's not going to happen. It's going to be open all the time. They've got a pentagram one, and they've got a coffin one, and there was another one, wasn't there?
Bear in mind I can't see. You've got me to put up your Deadpool lamp.
Yeah, he looks alright. I at work with that one. I want to sort my shelves as well, aren't I? Yeah. So there's a coffin, a pentagram, and the 2 moons that I want. And there's another one, but I can't think of what it is. I don't know, but there's another one that I want.
The coffin.
I said the coffin one. There's a coffin one, there's a pentagram one, and there's the moons, but there's another one as well.
No.
And they're all about like 16 quid. So they're not going to be that big, obviously, but then I have all the space, but because it's such a small room, the wall space is also limited.
Look here. What's this?
Dopey cat.
Boxing with me. Neat.
And obviously, like with the pentagram, there's not a lot of room because it's in the shape of a star. the coffin's got shelves, like proper shelves, but it's coffin shape. So you got that kind of shape, and then what are you doing? And then you got the other one, which is circle. But I've got like shelves in it as well. But I don't know how big they are.
Probably not very big.
Probably not very big. So yeah,
No, you stop doing that with your towel. You're walking under my legs with his towel up.
he's trying to give you a feel.
Pain.
So you will all see, or I will show you my shelves